What's going on, YouTube? It's Ben back here on the vlog. It's Wednesday, October 17th, and I just wanted to come at you with a quick video related to recruiting. What else? Why else would you be watching this channel? So check it out, guys. I've got a huge ass load of clients on my plate right now, and I'm working a ton of deals. So I've been working 15-hour days back and forth on my email every second of the day, and it's crazy. One huge thing that keeps coming up over and over and over again for me is this issue of having to teach the client things they don't know about staffing. So why is recruiting a viable business? I did a video on this before, but why is it even more viable than ever? Businesses don't know how to staff. They don't know how to hire employees. They don't know how to find the right employees. They don't know how to do it. They don't know the process. Especially in tight markets like Seattle, right? Where I am, businesses compete competitively for staff. It's ridiculous. If you don't hire someone within 2 days, they're going somewhere else. So I'm dealing with a handful of clients right now who are actually going through like a 2-week process with some of the candidates for really, really simple jobs. Like we're talking about warehouse jobs. We're talking about like transportation jobs, simple things like that anyone and everybody could do. And I'm not even talking about a background check. I'm talking about like they're asking them like mathematical assessments and like personality assessments and stuff like that. In today's competing market, your client can't do that. They can't afford to do that. The candidate will go elsewhere like that. There's no time for that kind of business, especially in a tight market. So what I want to say to you is that teaching your client or leading the way, being a leader and showing your client that you cannot sit there and lead a candidate on. You cannot let your candidate wait 2, 3, 4, 5 days to hear back from you. They need instant feedback. They need to know what's going on the moment they leave the interview. They want to know next steps. That's no joke. They need to know next steps, because otherwise what they're going to do is they're going to go home, they're going to hop on Craigslist or Indeed, and they're going to find another job, possibly that afternoon. So these things are super important, and a lot of clients have no clue that candidates are this valuable right now. Unemployment's at 3.7%. That means 3.7% of the population is unemployed currently. Okay, that's a very, very tiny pool of candidates to search from. The economy's booming, okay? So I don't care if you hate Trump or love Trump. The economy's booming and jobs are endless. So there's tons of opportunity for people to get employed, but there's 3.7% of the population that's employable right now. Obviously, you could probably cut that in half, because there are always people that are not going to work. They're just flat out not going to work. We're talking about homeless people or maybe mentally ill people that just, they're not going to be working for whatever reason. So let's say it's down to 2% of the population, okay? At this point, we're getting down to like, several couple millions of people throughout the whole country out of 330 million people. There's a small pool of candidates. So it's really competitive out there. Your client cannot mess around when they're trying to hire somebody. So if you're dealing with someone that's wanting to throw people through like a 2-week process, 3-week process, or, have them wait around for feedback and stuff like that, not going to work out. I wouldn't work with people like that at all. So I have a couple clients that I'm working with right now that are taking a little bit of time, and they're putting us through the candidates through a few assessments, and it's kind of ticking the candidates off. Because honestly, the truth of it is there are offers that are better than theirs out there. And ultimately, if they found them and they were able to execute with the recruiter or with the client themselves and actually, go get the job and find out, who's hiring and get that position, they would. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't you go take $20 an hour while you're waiting on an 18 an hour job? Who wouldn't do that? As long as the culture and everything aligned for what you wanted. So my biggest takeaway for this video right now is just to explain to you guys that as a recruiter starting a recruiting business, okay, you need to be the expert, you need to lead, and you need to teach. You need to explain to the client, this is how things should work. This is in your best interest. If you want to hire employees and you want to keep them around, you need to move quickly. You need to make quick judgments on them. You need to do whatever you need to do as far as background, but you need to do it fast. You need to make sure that you are taking care of all the things you want to do up front and really quickly. You don't take your sweet old time. You don't interview someone and then say, I'll get back to you on Friday, or interview someone and say, yeah, we'll follow up with them in, the next week or so. It doesn't work like that in this market. It can't work like that. And if you're a business or a client watching this or something and you think, oh, that's bullshit, I hire the people at the pace I want to hire them, that's fine. They're just going to move on though, because the thing is, they might even take your job just as a filler while they're waiting on their next job. That's better because the market's so tight and competitive right now. So anyways, guys, if you're in the recruiting business or you're looking to get into it, understand that you need to be a teacher, not only just a steward and a servant of your client, but you need to teach them the ways of recruiting and how this thing works. A lot of clients have no clue how recruiting works and how quickly you need to actually snag up candidates to get them on your side and get them employed. I write on my site, on my vlog, and on my blog all the time. I said, literally, businesses today can't afford to wait longer than 2-3 days to give feedback and offer letters. They literally can't afford it, because if you wait longer than that, your candidate's going to be out the door. So it's a matter of teaching the client how to do business and showing them, the way of doing it. That's why they're paying you, because they don't know how to do it. So ultimately, that's where your value is coming in. Again and again, I always say value always gets paid for, and that's some of the value that you're delivering. So hope you guys are crushing it today on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to a huge Thursday. I'm driving so hard this October, and I want to document every single day of it. So I will catch you guys on Thursday. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.